to give introduction, then we take the animation.
All units, we are going to all units, we are going. All units, we are going.
Move what position was there? Sorry? Let's go. There are cameras there. Sorry, stop. No worry. Yeah. The cameras are there. No, hey, I'm a woman, I beg. Let's start. Confirm Mr. Davis is okay. Elijah, ask Mr. Davis if you can go before the noise starts back. At the foot of the majestic Mount Cameroon here in Roya, the Monaco meets us and space as are we ready? Are we good? Ask Mr. Davis if you Collins! Monsieur, s'il vous plaît. Okay, il n'y a pas de souci. If you can go, ask Mr. Davis if you can go.
Oh, that's how I said that. That's how I wait.
I think it's the noise. Is it taking the noise? Eh?
No,
Yeah, no problem. That's it. Ask Mr. Dave if it's okay. Are we going? Okay. Mr. Dave to sing now.
Is the mic now okay? Is the mic now okay, Mr. Dave?
If you sing that, let us know. Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moliko Baseball Stadium.
It's okay. Is the mic okay, Mr. Dave? Chai. Testing. Is it okay? Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here at the majestic foot of the Mount Cameroon here in Boya. It is the Moliko Baseball Stadium where the church stands as welcomes over 600 athletes all over the country and why not internationally for the mountain race at Hope this 2026. With me here is Nguni Sonita. I am Kusona Claudia from welcome, Sonita.
Thank you very much, Claudia. And equally, good afternoon to all the televiewers of Royal TV. It is that time of the year where we have to suffer a why not challenge the gods of the mountain, and that is the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. And mind you that we are at the 31st edition of this particular Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Just like Claudia earlier said, we have over 600 athletes that are going to be participating in this year's race. Mind you, it's not going to be an easy one, especially for our foreign athletes that will be making their way into Cameroon. And equally, to tell you that we have a total of 14 different countries that are going to be participating in this year's edition, with Cameroon inclusive. And as you can hear from our blog, there are various dance groups that are here, making sure that the Minister of Sport and Physical Education, that says Molekombe, is so much welcome.
Yes, it is Royal TV, the new vision for Africa here in Boya, the southwest region, and why not at the foot of Mount Fago. Tomorrow is actually the D-Day, the activity begins here as we await the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Dr. Professor Molekombe, as he makes his way in here into the studio in a few minutes. While waiting for him, we definitely have invitations from all 6 divisions from the southwest region. Beside us, we have those of the Likelem, and why not Zian Meme Fako Kumba. Here, as we start here, all the show is here at the Moliko Baseball Stadium with Royal TV. Stay tuned.
Definitely, we are going to be bringing to you back-to-back updates of everything that is going to be present here at the launching of this particular year edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Is it the agricultural side? Is it the animation side? Is it the religious side? And equally, is it the sporting side of the event? Just stay tuned to High Royal Television as we are going to be dissecting every dimension of the launching today. Mind you, we are going to be having parading of the various country representation. Beautiful athletes that you are going to be seeing, handsome equally, and equally you are going to be seeing white. Mind you that we are going to be having Costa Ricans, Kenyans that are going to be here today. While tomorrow equally is going to be the team day where the athletes are going to challenge the mountain.
Whether be it 4 hours, be it 5 hours, we don't know yet the time this year's athlete is going to use to challenge the chariots of the gods. Last year we had 4 hours and about 15 minutes for the winner of the 10 million trans CFA. This year we don't know if the last year's winner is definitely going to still be the winner, or you have a challenger both in the male and the female category. Why not the junior category and the veteran, Sonita?
Definitely, we're hoping to see new faces in terms of the men's category and why not the women category. I know that, just a reminder for those who didn't know who won the race last year, it was Ali Muhammadu. That is the person who came second. But after the doping results, it was given to Ali Muhammadu, who came in second to have won this particular trophy. I will have the likes of Ngalim Lizard equally, who picked up the 10 million in terms of the women category. And this year, mind you, we are having the return of Ngoya Yvonne. Mind you, she has won this race 7 good times, and we are hoping that just like Ngalim Lizard, who has won this particular trophy 3 times, we're hoping that the likes of Rejoice, who has won the test phase, is going to put on a very strong fight to be able to contest in terms of the men race. But the big question is, tomorrow is not far in terms of this particular challenge. And equally, in any moment from now, we are going to be having the national president for the Athletic Federation, Motombi equally, who is going to be telling us so far what the preparations have been, and equally how he's actually envisaging this particular loss, especially with the coming of the Minister of Sport and Physical Education.
Beautiful faces here, Sonita. If you look right behind us, we have the hostesses and the military men. While they are actually gearing up for this event, we see them awaiting the Minister of Sport, and we see the beautiful hostesses here. We have admission from various dance group, and we can spot the president of the Athletics Federation, Mr. Motonekole, right on the other side. Stay tuned with us as we continue. Royal TV, the new vision.
And definitely, as you can hear the various chants, we have various traditional dance groups here at the Molikomi Sports Stadium. Is it the Pakosi? Is it the Pamela Clan? Mind you, culture is well represented here at the Molikomi Sports Stadium. From the chants, from the glories, you can testify that culture is well represented here. I mind you that we're hoping that with the various displays here, you are going to be entertained, and we are going to take you to the Pamela, we are going to take you to the Pamela, we are going to take you to the Pakosi, and why not every other traditional group dance that will be here. Their animation is what we are going to be enticed with in terms of the launching of this particular test phase, and we are going to allow you to savor this animation as the dance group continue to display their various cultural dances and equally songs.
Beside me, we have the dance groups from Libya Lagos. You can see them right there by my right hand, and why not the TM National Dance Group are zero animating here today, guys. We stay tuned, and more of this should be here today. We are Royal TV, and why not? If you're not actually at the Molikomi Sports Stadium, then you are actually missing a lot. Join us at the Molikomi Stadium as we witness this encounter today. Today, Boya is actually carrying Cameroon ahead. If you are not in Boya, then you are missing out. For it is the most Cameroon race of all. La course de quoi? C'est normalement la course de l'espoir. Pourquoi tu n'es pas ici? Si tu n'es pas ici, tu vas répéter beaucoup. Merci.
And when they are supposed to be in so when they were going, then he is the president. What is exactly? He is the president. He is supposed to take, he's supposed to take this. If all there are many measures in the he just talk to them. Maybe there's any measure. Sending you a text that I can see.
And I'm going, yes, that's it. As we are here at the Moliko Army Sports Stadium, we actually see the arrival of the Miss Mountain Race of 2025, leading the crew, and the Miss Pomaric of Southwest, leading the crew of misses to take part in this year's Miss Mountain Race. In the evening, we are going to know who is definitely going to be crowned the Miss Mountain Race 2026. Their outfit, they are being dressed by Biaka Institute. As we hear, we see Ali Yvette. Ali Yvette is actually a footballer. She is actually a legal mind. Miss, stay tuned for more on Royal TV.
Okay, we told you that there are going to be a lot of cultural displays here today, and yes, we are here today with the mother of culture in the conversation. She's going to be telling us how, what it took her for her to assemble this magnitude of number of traditional group dances that are here today to suffer the presentation of the Cameroon Race of Hope. And I tell you that she is the mother of culture, and she has been doing a lot in terms of art and culture here in the Southwest region. I tell you, she's beautifully well dressed from her head to her toe, speaks culture and culture and culture. And yes, come and look at the beautiful mother of culture here in the Southwest region. Good afternoon, ma, and welcome to Royal.
Good afternoon, thank you for this opportunity given me. I'm Madam the regional delegate of Art.
Police!
I must say I'm indeed very, very elated to be here today because the edition is and I must say that the Ministry of Art and Culture has ambition to protect, promote and valorize our diverse culture. And so Southwest is very blessed with so much artistic and cultural activity. That is why we have to seize the opportunity to showcase our culture. And today is not just culture of Southwest, but a culture as far as the world of Cameroon is concerned. So we have the four cultural zones of Cameroon, the Grassfield, the Sahel, the Sawan, and the Pangbeti. So here you have a proper representation of the four cultural zones of Cameroon. We are here to showcase what the culture of Cameroon is all about. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the culture. The first thing is to have a passion for the culture. And I as a person, as a executive of art and culture, I have a passion for culture. That's why you see me beautifully dressed in my cultural outfit. And not just a cultural outfit, but designer. You know, when we talk about culture, fashion and design is being taken into consideration. And this has been designed by a beautiful fashion designer from the Southwest region. It's very easy to have been working with them. We have a database. Each time we have an event, we go into our database and we pick out those groups that we think can give us nothing but the best for an event of this magnitude.
Thank you very much. You say congratulations for the works you have been doing in the Southwest region. As you have heard from Malta, it is definitely what you have been seeing. Thank you very much. I will take you over to look at what has been happening so far with the Malay dance.
welcome to His Royal Majesty's Royal Highnesses. Welcome to the Commission Studio to grace this wonderful opening ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, yes exactly. Became a pillar of hope.
When you are on when you feel that way now, that is part of it.
To exuberate showcase their talents. But also, ladies and gentlemen, become a source of remuneration and a source of livelihood. This year, 603 athletes are going to be running from the Moliko Municipal Stadium up to the summit of Mount Fakwan. The total distance is approximately 38 to 42 kilometers, ladies and gentlemen. And mind you, we have tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to celebrate has become just sport and athleticism in Cameroon. Not only in Cameroon, but in many countries in Africa, and even from other continents, the Americas, Europe, and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Feel free, please. Get a seat, have a seat, and enjoy the weather. We have announced that we get up from all these people. We have music culture to celebrate. Cultural groups, all collaboration groups just to give it a show, the kind of animation that it deserves. We're thinking of a youth all the way from the executive.
And yes, we're having the arrival of the Minister of Sport and Physical Education, Narcisse Molekombi, that has made his way to this particular auditorium to grace the occasion of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. And present in the stadium equally are the custodians of the land, the chiefs of the Southwest region, headed by the paramount ruler of Boya, well dressed from head to toe in their traditional regalias, as they are going to be welcoming
One house this is.
Yes.
Yes, that's all
and you can see the forces of law and order, from the gendarme right up to the military, all stationed and ready to welcome the Minister of Sport and Physical Education. From the attire, the red cap, the green trouser, and up with a red touch from the arms, the shoes well stationed straight up, tells you how ready the military is. And the minister singing of the national anthem.
And at this moment, distinguished viewers, the atmosphere here at the Moliko Misport Stadium. At the Moliko Misport Stadium rises to another level as they chant the national anthem in front of the Minister of Sports and Physical Education in the person of Dr. Professor Narcisse Molekombi. The minister's attendance not only symbolizes government support for athletics development, but also reaffirms Cameroon's commitment to promoting excellence, unity, and resilience through sports. The Minister of Sports and Physical Education has just arrived here at the Moliko Misport Stadium, adding prestige and national significance to this year's Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. As protocols unfold and security details take position, the arrival of the minister signals the official weight of today's event, a race that stands as a proud symbol of endurance here at the Moliko Misport Stadium. As the Minister of Sports and Physical Education and his entourage, they make way onto the tribune here in the Southwest region. History continues to unfold here in Boya as we witness the official arrival of the minister. His presence at the foot of Mount Cameroon highlights the strategic importance of this iconic race, a competition that has for decades embodied courage and resilience, and why not national unity. Today's attendance by the minister sends a powerful message. Egudi Sunita, Cameroonians, sports remains a pillar of national pride, and why not youth empowerment, Sunita Nguni?
Definitely, as we can see, the minister alongside the #1 man of the Southwest region, the Governor Bernardo Calabilai, who is equally alongside the other entourage, accompanied the minister to the grand stage where we are going to be listening to his speech any moment from now, and equally having a message from the sport from the Ministry of Sport and Physical Education. It's going to be, why not, a measure of encouragement equally to the athletes who are going to be challenging the gods of the mountain tomorrow, and equally to the athletes, and why not to sports lovers here in the Southwest region. And you can equally see the national president for the elective federation, Mr. Motombi, who is well suited in his black suit, and other dignitaries in the Southwest region who are here to make sure that at the launching of this ceremony, it's one to memorize in terms of this year. And alongside we have him, we are going to be witnessing how he takes his seat alongside the duo of the Southwest region. And meanwhile, after he takes his seat, we are going to be having some parades, be it from various delegations and equally representations of all the countries that are going to be participating in this year's race.
The Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Guni Sonita, now takes his seat at the official grandstand, signaling that all protocol formalities are in place. The stage is set, the athletes are ready, and the mountain awaits its challengers. With the minister now seated among distinguished officials, the ceremonial phase of the historic race reaches its peak. Attention now shifts to the athlete, who will soon embark on one of Africa's most demanding endurance tests. As the minister settles into the grandstand, Sonita, the atmosphere here at the Moliko Omnisports Stadium grows more and more electric. The countdown to the official flag off has truly begun. The presence of the minister out here reflects the government's unwavering commitment to the development of athletics in Cameroon. With leadership firmly in place, the focus now turns to the brave men and women ready to conquer the mountain. While seated, we move closer to the official start of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope Police leader.
Definitely, you can see the men in red and black. We call them the Bakwe people. Will talk about Nganya, will talk about the Malay dance. And mind you that these are the utterances for the traditional rulers. If you go to anywhere that you have Bakwe people and you don't see these people accompanying the traditional rulers to wherever they are seated, then I tell you that something is definitely missing. And we want to applaud their efforts and works that they have been doing so far in making sure that the Bakwe culture equally is known nationwide. And somebody will tell you that in the yesteryears we used to have the likes of Moja, who will make this particular group very, very vibrant. I mean, an eye at the station that many will tell you that if they have to watch the scenes over and over, it is going to be with one eye closed, one eye open. But I say this Malay group have been doing extraordinary in terms of promoting the Bakwe culture. And just like you rightly said, with the minister well seated, in any moment from now, this occasion definitely it's going to kickstart why not with his speeches, upper speeches, and encouragements equally to the over 600 athletes that are going to be racing tomorrow. And the big question in all this is, within these 2 days, who are the new names that are going to be featuring in the Golden Book of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope? Or are we going to be having athletes that are going to be writing their names in this particular book? Like I earlier said, tomorrow it's not far. I mean, they can't wait. I'm very sure the athletes can't wait. I have to tell you that security-wise, everything here is so set as the atmosphere and the ambience here at the Moliko Omnisports Stadium. It's epic. I'm equally to say that during the evening, we are going to be having the contestants for the Miss Mount Cameroon Race of Hope for the 31st edition. As you can equally watch on your screen, you're having the forces that are parading, making their way out to give all chances to the other delegations that are going to be making this event colorful, and why not memorable.
The ceremonial atmosphere here continues to build at the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium as preparations for the official match pass are underway, adding vibrant color and rhythm to the historic occasion. Traditional dance groups from across the region are now animating the arena, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of Cameroon. Their performance reminds us that the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope is not only a celebration of athletic endurance, but also a proud expression of national identity and national unity. The drums resound, the dancers take center stage, and the stadium comes alive with culture and tradition, Sonita, as the match pass formation takes shape. These traditional dance groups set the tone for what promises to be a thrilling and symbolic start of this year's race. Traditional dance groups are now energizing the stadiums as officials prepare for match pass, blending culture, heritage, and sports in Cameroon style. Here, as we await the match pass, Minister already seated in the stands, students gearing up to show the beautiful color of Cameroon, that is, why not the green, red, yellow, and its beautiful stars. We say we are still the vision of Africa, and here we bring you in-depth analysis of what this race is going to be all about with Royal TV. Stay tuned as we continue with the arrival of Professor Narcisse Mwele Kombi. Sonita, can you say the atmosphere of this year is actually the same as the atmosphere of last year, 2025?
Definitely, you cannot compare two editions, especially as each year comes with different innovations. Just like you have groups from the BLM, maybe last year there were no groups from the BLM. So I think that each year has its own peculiarity, and just like this year, we are here to savor what the various traditional group bands are going to be giving us. And equally, the surprise is that the athletes are going to be dishing to us here as of tomorrow. And why not a new message equally from the Minister of Sport and Physical Education, to why not get to hear what he has to equally tell us. And like I earlier told you, from the dance moves, from the leg movements to the head movements, and equally the various chants, this year is definitely going to be one that even onlookers are going to wave to the celebrations as it equally eye-catchy. And it is an opportunity equally for you who is watching us at home. Are you from Meme? Are you from Manu? Are you from Fako? Are you from Tian? Are you from Kupe Maninguba? Or equally, are you from the northwest region of Cameroon, the center, the far north? Savor this particular cultural aspect of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope for this year's edition.
Sonita, last year's edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope once again reaffirmed its status as one of Africa's most grueling endurance. Why not challenging? Athletes face intense hits at the base and difficult rocky terrain near the summit, making strategy and pacing critical to success. Elite runners in this race controlled the pace earlier today to conserve energy for descent. The summit section being decisive and separating experienced climbers from newcomers, and why not the turning points came and are still to come in this year's race. Moody Sonita, we know how the terrain and the weather out there, the impact out there is. The volcanic rocks made footing unstable, the heat, the humidity affected by hydration strategies, and why not endurance and familiarity with the mountain gave some of our local athletes who are from Boya, let's say, advantage. The experience on the Mount Cameroon remains a defining factor. Those who understand the terrain often outperform technically, but those who don't actually master the terrain still perform good, as we see the winners of the past 5 editions all hail from the northwest region with similar names like Gapsibwin Godlove, and why not Ali Amadou, in the likes of Wanya Yvonne, why not Karin Tata, and the rest. Sonita, what can you say about the weather out here in Moliko and that up there?
Just like the national president said some days back, the Bakwe people have cleansed the road and have appeased the God. And I tell you, it's a sunny day here at the Molicom Sports Stadium to tell you that indeed the gods of the backward people are equally alive and they are listening or are watching every step. And with this bright weather, I'm definitely sure that tomorrow it's going to be a wonderful for the athletes. Talking about the terrain, I think that during the test race, the athletes made mention of the fact that the routes were not were still very bushy. But as there is one back, especially from following up report from the Electric Federation, be it at the regional level and equally the national level, they have actually told us that the routes now, the tracks rather, as well tracked now and well kept for the athlete to use it without any difficulty. And equally the Mount Cameroon National Park has done its own duty to make sure that all tracks are well defined for this particular edition of the race. And we are hoping that with all these affirmations or confirmations rather from the federation, we're hoping that there are not going to be difficulties, be it ascending or descending the mountain as of this particular challenge this year. And we are hoping that just as the weather is as bright as this today, we're hoping that tomorrow definitely it's going to be another one to ride on. And equally, I should tell you that despite the fact that the terrains equally may have been kept very, very clean for the athletes to actually use, I should tell you that from the tar road it's a different ball game. Entering the forest is another ball game, and when you get to the savannah, I tell you, it's a different narrative to talk about. Talking about experiences, yes, experiences count a lot, especially in the test race. And I tell you that we are going to come back to the experiences, but as you can watch on your screen, the parade of the various delegations have started. As you can see, the hostesses are beautifully well dressed from their attire, hairdo, right up to their dressing and equally to their marching steps. And we are looking at the number one man in terms of Cameroon, and that is His Excellency President Probia, all smiling in his portrait. As you can find, much right behind, giving you beautiful display. And this particular group is dressed by the Biaka University for no publicity. And we are hoping that as the delegations come forth, we are going to enjoy every bit of this particular launching ceremony of the Mount Cameroon Race of Peace.
And now, distinguished viewers of Royal Television, the match pass has officially begun here at the Molicom Sports Stadium. Delegations and athletes proudly step forward in disciplined formation and saluting the dignitaries and celebrating the spirit of unity that defines the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. With heads held high, the national pride on display, the participating teams make their way across the arena. The match pass is not merely a ceremonial, but it's a powerful symbol of respect, sportsmanship and collective ambition. As the delegations proceed in formation, one can observe the diversity of participants from elite competitors to other categories, all united by a common goal of conquering the chariots of the gods. The stadium erupts here in Moliko in applause as these participants actually march fast as it goes on the way. Athletes from across the region, why not the country and beyond, now parade before the official grandstand, making the formal opening phase of this ironical race. As we see, the beautiful flag of Cameroon is being flown by students from different secondary schools. Hostesses well dressed, heads well arranged, different cultures, different traditions, and why not flags from neighboring countries like that of the Central Africa. As we can see from here, Senika, Cameroon does not only abide to its own culture, but goes through, why not, not only in the SMAC region, but it's actually a global procedure.
Definitely, we have messages that are written, the talent and the love of young people. Major gets in terms of these particular messages to encourage young people. We have the various representations from the reflects a nation building. Indeed, this is from the Ministry of Youth Affairs, regional delegation of Youth Affairs here in the Southwest region. And we have the delegation of Chad that is a machine passing by to tell you that Chad is well represented here in terms of this particular edition. And we have the likes of Congo equally anticipate a lot from foreign countries this year. And I'm very sure that what transpired last year at both junction with the foreign athlete is not going to happen again. The Kenyan athlete is not going to happen again. Just like we have the likes of Congo, we have the likes of Kenya equally, who are here to serve this particular edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. And here comes the Chad delegation marching and passing us by. Mind you, there are 13 in numbers of foreign countries that are participating in this year's race, with Cameroon inclusive. It makes it 14. And we have the likes of Costa Rica. Costa Rican has been running for straight 3 years now. I tell you, even if he has to come out at the 100 position, he is proud of himself. And Costa Rica is well represented here at the Monaco Omnisport Stadium. And we have the likes of France. France equally is here represented from the national category right up to the male-female category of this year's race.
Sonita, after France, we have Germany, the likes of Germany, and I think no German athlete has ever climbed the podium out here, being the winner of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. But we always have participants from this country who always come out here to actually try their strength and to test what they are made of over 38 kilometers long. That is the Mount Cameroon. It's about 38 kilometers to and fro. Aside from Germany, we have other countries like we see Kenya. We lost the Kenyan athletes last year, if I'm not mistaken, Sonita. We lost an athlete for Kenya. He is not actually new in the race, but he has always participated in this race. But it was rather unfortunate last year. He could not actually hold back his breath, and the unforeseen had to happen. After Kenya, we also have Mali. Mali, I think this is their second participation in this Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. While they come out here, I think we don't have up to 5 athletes from that country, but the few that come from that country, we see how they try to go through with athletes who are actually home-based, that is Cameroonians. We also see our brothers from the northern side of Africa who are here today. The northern side of Africa, we know they are very dominant in sporting activities, and why not in the race that is Morocco, who just ended the African Cup of Nations. We have athletes coming from that part of Africa to actually see if they can challenge the chariots of the gods out here in Cameroon.
Definitely, talking about the Kenyans, they are a nation to applaud when it comes to athleticism in and out of Cameroon, equally international. I mean, when you look at a lot of European athleticism competitions, Kenyans are always the ones dominating. We talk about the marathons, we cannot sideline Kenya. I think that DNA is full of athleticism, be it in every domain. Is it the long jump? Is it a marathon? Is it relay? Kenyans are always well rooted in the athleticism sporting discipline. And I should tell you that we have our neighboring side equally, Nigeria, who is participating in this year's edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. And Nigeria participated in the senior category for the male competition, and that is an approach to tell you that the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope is not just known nationally but equally international. Looking at the numbers of these foreign countries, and we have the likes of South Africa. And you want to tell me that the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, it's not something to talk about? We have athletes back from South Africa and equally the likes of Nigeria that are going to be participating in this year's edition, and equally the likes of Switzerland equally that will be participating in this year. I think that Switzerland equally has always been on the list in terms of challenging, and we're hoping that maybe a foreign nation too is going to mount the podium, especially for the male category. And we have the likes of Fabiola Ruda, and Fabiola Ruda equally won this race about 8 years ago. To tell you that she was one of the very few foreign athletes that won the race after Richard equally won this race from Portugal. To tell you that in terms of the women category, there is going to be a serious battle, and that brings us to the likes of Richard equally, who has been winning the test race for consecutive 3 years. And you ask yourself that with these big names, especially the likes of Boya Ivo, who is coming back into this particular race, are we sure that the competition is going to be that easy? I tell you no, and it has never been easy. I mean, running the challenging the mountain for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, it's not an easy job. And we have the likes of Uganda equally that will be represented in this year's edition.
Thank you very much, Sonita. Like we said from the beginning, we have 13 other countries aside Cameroon who are actually taking part in this Mount Cameroon race. We also have the likes of the Miss Mountain race, which has been on the way for the past 4 years, I think, with participation of athletes from different tribes of Cameroon. Why not the Northwest, the Southwest, Central region, the West region, the East region, and why not the northern parts of Cameroon, as we see them in with their beautiful smiles, and the Miss United Nations Africa 2025 present, the Miss Mountain Race 2025 present, beautiful smiles. And this year we'll be having over 16 contestants, and why not the person we can spot here from a distance? She is actually a footballer. Why not the legal mind in the person of Ali Yvette of the University of Boya? I think this should be her second or third participation in the contest for Miss Mountain Race. Beautiful ladies, well shaped, beautiful catwalks, everything made of nature are found on these beautiful ladies in the Biaka outfits here. And that was actually the end of the match pass, counting for the opening ceremony of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. We will now actually take you over, why not to the minister, to know how the day is going to unfold.
Definitely, I think that we cannot be talking about the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope without talking about this legend. I call her a legend, though many people will call her the queen, and that is no other than Sarai Tonge. I mean, 58 years today, winning this particular race 7 times tells you a lot about this particular woman. And last year she ran in the veteran category, and this year equally you are going to be seeing her still in terms of the veteran category. I will talk about the likes of Ngoya Yvonne equally, who has won this particular race 7 good times, the likes of 2009, 2016, 2020, 14, 2013, 16. Ngoya Yvonne is back in the race, and mind you, she was not there last year, and this year she's going to be running still in the veteran category. And it tells you the battle at the level of the veteran category between Sarai Tonge and Ngoya Yvonne. To you, mind you, tomorrow it's not far. These two great legends of this race are going to be contesting now in one category. Do you think that Ngoya Yvonne is going to outsmart the likes of Sarai Tonge, who has been training, and mind you that she took first in terms of the test race for this year's edition? What are you envisaging so far in terms of the veteran category for the women?
The veteran category is actually another category which will see, can I say, a fight, because it's not going to be an easy battle between Sierra Leone and Ngoya Yvonne. Missing out last year, definitely Ngoya Yvonne is coming this year. with a tempo, can I say, to outsmart Sarah Liengo Etonde, or to be her assistant, we can say. Sarah Liengo Etonde, when it comes to the race, we call her the queen of the mountain. She is versed with every step from the Moliko Miss Sport Stadium right up to the summit. But it's rather fortunate or unfortunate for her. Age is not longer on her side, and she has to participate in the veteran category. Still talking about legends of this race, Sonita, we have the likes of Godlove Gapsibwe, who is considered the fastest athlete so far in this mountain race. For Godlove Gapsibwe, won in 2012, 2013, 2015, 2018, and 2023. He is being considered as the fastest Cameroonian. For we have another athlete who had actually beat his record with 3 hours and 46 minutes in this same race. That was back then in the year 1987 and 1988. Yeah, we have Timothy Lekunze, who also came in. And why not the Reverend Father, Walter Shifter from Italy, who actually won this race 3 consecutive times. That is in between 1976 right up to 1988. Other runners in this race, we see them coming up about a few minutes later than the fastest man of this race, in the likes of last year's winner, Ali Muhammadu, who came 4 hours 42 minutes and 34 seconds into this race, and Elvis Sambila, who also came in 2024 with 4 hours and 47 minutes. In the ladies category, we always see a drift in time, that is about 1 hour difference, that when the females have to come down, with the likes of Sarah Etonde, when she used to come down, we see 6 and 5 hours, and Yvonne Guanya, who came in 5 hours and 21 minutes, the only female that has managed to come down in about 5 hours. We have the likes of Lisette Ngalim. Lisette Ngalim has actually descended this mountain and challenged these chariots within 5 hours as a lady. That is very challenging. We also have the likes of
I tell you a sweet story. If you have to look at Ngalim Lisette and say she has won this race 3 times, a lot of people are going to doubt. Do you know why? Looking at her size, her physique, her mentality, I mean, people will have to bet to tell you that she has never won. But like I said, only the history book of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope will attest to the fact that this woman has a lot of strength. And I asked myself, where did this get this number of calories to be able to challenge the chariots of the gods? I mean, these women are so daring. Just like how a lot of people are going to be doing a comparison between the men and the female in terms of timing, just like how you were indicating. I tell you that if you have to applaud these women, then you have to do it 10 times, especially for those who have not dared to go right up to that mountain. It's also challenging, just like how you were talking about the topography. I should say congratulations to all the women who have won the Mount Cameroon, be it the Mount Cameroon or the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, because these are 2 different editions. And I want to say congratulations equally to those that are going to win tomorrow.
We are all women, but they are women made of women, because myself, I can't dare to go out there because I know my strength, I know my weaknesses, and I know where my feet can actually carry me. Talking about Lisette Ngalim, we see her as a spy in this race. She came in 2014 and she got lost in the lights of Yvonne Wanya and came back in 2027 to win in front of Karin Tata, and still came back in 2025. There is no consistency with Lisette Ngalim, I can say. When she decides to win the race, she definitely wins the race. And talking about this race in the female category, aside Sarah Liendu Etonde, we only have athletes from the northwest part of the country who have been coming for 10 years consecutively. What can we say? The southwest and other regions don't actually have runners that can beat this record, or should we say the women from the northwest are more powerful in terms of strength than others?
And definitely we'll go straight away to listen to what the mayor of Boya has to tell us, David Mafani Namange. in terms of a welcoming address and equally welcoming these thousands of people that have gathered here today.
This is the man who's got a vision to maintain peace and tranquility in the city of Boya, the city of legendary hospitality, a city where you come into and everyone becomes a friend and a family. So city living together and unity. I mean, Boya, I must say, is Cameroon.
Your Excellency, the Governor of the Southwest Region, the Honorable President of the Southwest Regional Assembly, the Senior Divisional Officer of Pablo, the President Central Directors of the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education, the Divisional Officer of Boya Sub-Division, the Paramount Chief of Boya Other Traditional Rulers here present, administrative, political, and religious authorities here present, dear athletes, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in your various ranks and prerogatives. It is with profound joy and enthusiasm that I mount this host room to welcome you on behalf of the peace-loving people of Boya, the city of legendary hospitality, on the occasion of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, organized once more under the theme, Let's Give Peace a Chance. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the population of this capital city is indeed connected for the Cameroon and the house. This event, which is historic, proudly cherished by all president and the chariots of the gods, only said to put Boya in the spotlight of the world and its opportunity to enhance and minutes and seconds to kick off the system event that has registered the participation of prominent men and women of different nationalities who have shown resilience in the domain of athletics. We hereby invoke the Babamoto, the god of the home mountain, to guide and protect us participants as they take upon the righteous and challenging task of ascending and descending the highest peak in West and Central Africa. Let me seize this opportunity to heartily welcome the Honorable Minister of Sports and Physical Education, personal representative of His Excellency President Paul Biya, Head of State, to this very wonderful occasion. Your Excellency, Chief Professor Nazis Mohamed Kondo, we are very glad to have you. Your Excellency, your presence here today is adequate testimony and demonstrate the commitment of the government of Cameroon under the leadership of His Excellency President Paul Biya, who has been fostering all sporting events within the national territory and has been championing the idea that all sports are equal in value, as emphatically stated on the 10th of August 2017 during the reception offered by the Presidential Couple of Unity Values in honor of Cameroonian athletes who won medals in international competitions. And I quote, "In Cameroon, there is no major nor minor sport or a reserve sport." End of quote. Permit me to equally applaud the presence of other dignitaries from home and abroad. We are elated to have you in our municipality. Very esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, the non-Cameroon ways of law has gone witnessing a significant increase in the number of national and international participants, making it one of the highest crowd-pulling events in Cameroon as a whole, and the municipality of Buea in particular. An activity which falls in line with the Head of State's vision of living together in an indivisible Republic of Cameroon, which is an essential ingredient for peaceful coexistence and regional development. At this juncture, I want to equally salute the President of the Cameroon Athletics Federation, my brother, Mr. Mokomin Mohamed, the son of this great municipality, who has greatly contributed to make this international race and for the trade fair and opportunity to all the way by local businesses, social networking, and has been following up Your Excellencies, very esteemed athletes, ladies and gentlemen, to the competitors of this year's race, we want to welcome you to our friendly Mount Cameroon and to encourage you as usual to develop a resilient mindset and the willingness to persevere in the face of hurdles we may encounter in the course of the race. Mel Keflexige, a retired American long distance runner, said, and I quote, "It is not about winning, it's about finishing. That's what makes us great." End of quote. It is on this positive note that I enjoin you to enjoy our warmth and love as a community. We hope to see you people subsequently as tourists to our beautiful city. On behalf of the hospitable and peace-loving people of Buea municipality, I pray that the God of the mountain, Baramuto, should guide, protect, and take all the athletes to the summit and back to the Monaco Stadium safely. I once more wish you all a happy and memorable stay here in Buea, while praying God Almighty to grant you people journey mercies at the end of your stay in Buea. Long live the Buea municipality, long live the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, Long live the Cameroon Athletics Federation. Long live the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education. Long live the Republic of Cameroon and its illustrious head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya. Thank you for your keen and kind attention.
Merci, Monsieur le Maire.
Mr. Dave, come in.
That was the mayor of the Boya municipality in the person of Mr. Mafani Namange, who actually made his speech here at the Moliko Esplanade, emphasizing on national solidarity and sportsmanship. He also welcomed the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, Professor Dr. Nassisa Muele Kombi. He also acknowledges and thanks the Republic of Cameroon for the opportunity given to him to actually host this grand event in his municipality, that is the Boya municipality. Mr. Mafani Namange also says he highly thanks the President of the Republic of Cameroon for making this possible for everyone to be here out here. As you see on your screens, televiewers, we have the dance group all the way from the Nzian division, that is the Nzian Youth Dance Group based here in Fako. We call them the Oroko, while the regional delegate of arts and culture prepares his speech. We still see animation from those of the Nzian division. Nzian is actually in the Fako. those based in Fako. Dian actually is of the Southwest region, one of the divisions of the Southwest region. We call that the Oroko dance group here in the Southwest region. Beautiful performance and beautiful dance from those of Dian, while the regional delegate of arts and culture prepares the speech. We see the beautiful view of Moliko here in Boya, the Southwest region, and right under the foot of Mount Fako. Televiewers, as we continue in this ceremony, Unisonita, the mayor emphasized on sportsmanship and actually thanked the President of the Republic for this opportunity, especially in his municipality, for this grand event.
The mayor of Boya, senior divisional officer, former chief of Boya National Secretary, administrative, political and religious authorities, dear athletes, dear sponsors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with profound honor and immense pleasure that I address you on this momentous occasion. That is the launching ceremony of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. This international athletic celebration, which enjoys the distinguished patronage of His Excellency Paul Biya, President of the Republic and foremost advocate of sports in our beloved nation, stands as a testament to our collective commitment to excellence in athletics. The remarkable convergence of participants from across our national territory, and indeed from fellow African nations and beyond, underscores the truly international character and enduring prestige of this competition. Let me at this moment allay my anxiety by extending the most cordial welcome to His Excellency Chief Professor Narcisse Mwelekombi, Minister of Sports and Physical Education, whose presence here today at the foot of the majestic Mount Fako serves as an eloquent demonstration of presidential support for this endeavor. Your Excellency, your steadfast dedication to the advancement of Cameroonian athletics and your constant recognition of the sport as an instrument of peace and national cohesion are deeply engraved in our hearts. The Cameroon Athletics Federation remains profoundly grateful for your unwavering commitment to elevating our athletic programs to international standards. Your Excellency, we pray that the Almighty God, your Creator, will continue to grant you wisdom and strength as you discharge your demanding responsibilities. Your Excellencies, the task also rests on my shoulders to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of His Excellency Bernardo Kalia Bilai, the chairperson of the local organizing committee, whose exemplary leadership and unwavering resolve has been an instrument in bringing this edition to where we are today. Your Excellency, your dedication to the success of this competition, particularly during challenging periods, stands as a monument to visionary statesmanship. History shall record your distinguished service to the Southwest region. We beseech the good Lord to sustain you in health and grant you continued wisdom in your stewardship of this strategic region, the Southwest region. My full acknowledgements also go to the Paramount of Boya, His Royal Majesty Chief Dr. Robert Esukaendeli, and all other traditional rulers here present who have willfully communicated with the gods to set the stage on even full risks. You can see that the weather is very favorable. Your Excellency, we thank you because we have been witnessing terrible rains of the past days, and the chiefs told me it is not going today. Thank you very much. As respecters of our customs and tradition, we made the most of this spiritual leverage they have afforded to us to make this event a resounding success. Distinguished personalities, ladies and gentlemen, today marks 31 years since this competition emerged in its present form as the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, a successor of the Mount Cameroon Race, which itself descended from the Guinness Mount Cameroon Race. Throughout these 31 years, the government and the Cameroon Athletics Federation have labored assiduously to elevate this competition to international standards in both organization and prize allocation. The concerted efforts of the state institutions and our federation have established new benchmarks for excellence, and we remain confident that this upward trajectory shall be maintained. This year's theme, "Let's Give Peace a Chance," resonates with particular poignancy in our present circumstances. It embodies our profound conviction that sports serves as a powerful medium for fostering unity, harmony, national integration. Virtues of the nation requires more than ever before. The 31st edition brings forth several noteworthy enhancements. The trade fair, which has traditionally complemented the athletics competition, has been a sustainable enriched this year to provide an even more dynamic platform for cultural exchanges and economic opportunity. We are particularly gratified to report a considerable increase in sponsorship support this year, a clear indication the growing recognition and prestige this international competition commands. To our athletes, I wish to affirm that our vision extends beyond mere aspiration. We have established concrete objectives towards realizing our noble mission. Our determination finds eloquent expression in the words of the famous sprinter Usain Bolt. Dreams are free, but goals have a cost, which are time, effort, sacrifice, and sweat. Excellence demands both diligent practice and unwavering perseverance. The Cameroon Athletics Federation pledges its steadfast support in our shared endeavor to advance athletics in Cameroon, and through this noble pursuit to nurture peace, unity, national integration amongst our citizens. The path of the visionary is often solitary, and the pursuit of athletics excellence demands considerable sacrifice. True sponsorship requires the willingness to embrace difficulty, particularly when one seeks to merely to be understood or celebrated, but rather to understand and to serve a greater purpose. The Cameroon Athletics Federation, Your Excellency, has intensified its commitment to nurturing young talents. Since last year, we have secured advanced training opportunities in the Senior Training Center in Dakar for some of our promising athletes like Kole Kamel, Emmanuel Itunge, Rafael Gangele, Apollinaire Yinra. This investment in our youth represents our profound faith in the future of Cameroon athletics. Our distinguished athlete Emmanuel Seme, holder of the African records among the swiftest runners in the continent and the world, continues to bring honor to our nation in the European circuit. His recent triumph in the 60-meter competition in Germany fills us with pride. We extend our warmest wishes as he continues to elevate Cameroon's flag on the international stage. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Cameroon Athletics Federation wishes to express its profound gratitude to MTN Cameroon, the principal sponsor of this competition. Your generous support, including the provision of trophies and t-shirts for qualification races throughout the national territory, has been indispensable to our success. We extend our appreciation equally to all our valued partners. We can't name all of them here. Our sincere thanks equally goes to the men and women of the media, both national and international, whose comprehensive coverage ensures that this event receives the attention it merits. I must also, at this juncture, commend the Southwest League President, Mr. Tekinjo, and his team for their excellent preparatory work, which has ensured the smooth progression of this competition. Your Excellency, on a special note, I would like to do an acknowledgement here to someone who has been very instrumental when we talk about the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Here I'm referring to His Royal Majesty Chief Giambon Albert for the unforgettable service he has rendered for the growth of this international jamboree. Handling the microphone as the great master of ceremony with impeccable verve. It is the first time His Royal Majesty Giambon Albert is participating in this race as a chief of Membia Opound. He will henceforth appear as in that portfolio. His Royal Highness, we want to thank you for your services you render to us. We cannot pay you, but you will be acknowledged tomorrow during the protocol ceremony. Your Excellencies, as I conclude this address at the commencement of this memorable occasion, permit me to invoke the ancient spirits of Mount Fako, Fasamoto, and Yango Namana to watch over all our visitors, participants, granting them good health and safe passage to their destinations at the conclusion of this historic 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Long live the Cameroon Athletics Federation. Long live the Boya municipality. Long live the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education. Long live the Republic of Cameroon and its illustrious #1 sportsman, His Excellency Paul Biya. Thank you for your time and God bless you.
Only take the images and come here. Then after that, we interview them. That my take it. Mommy when I hide.
Yes, we country peoples from outside here, we did also welcome one again inside number 31 time we did get mountain race we did inside Egbeyam, and you see I'm saying big papa minister we na the local sports and other things them inside Kamen. It's we don't turn to the inside Boya as one of his as better anime country dance. It is also pass where we get university for Boya their own dance group na isep it that's all Giam Sabi Sereti Boya TV that's all for here for Giam for one in the proper you say VCM as how the Motumbo it is that's all go for before.
Et ça va applaudir très fort pour la Evolution Dance Crew.
After we don't hear I'm waiting man with the look of Athletic Federation for inside Sawe and inside Cameroon. He says Baba Motomibine. He says we don't that's all Tori for all people with them here and he didn't say what for this year. We get young thing them way it don't that's all come for inside. We get we own Chief Albert Jembonde we be that's all be last year like a Tory man. He says we don't be a cheap for inside Boya for Liko Komembiam and other better Toli them way it will come out for it. And this one really that's all with Toli way big minister. He says he get for Toli we wait president Paul Biya when that's all big man Konkoma for on pays. He don't that's all Giam for can that's all Toli we for inside Sawe for inside Cameroon Sabi Sewiti other people them come out for inside Germany, so one then come out for inside France, Switzerland, Costa Rica, for Canada, so make their own name them. For Canada, so check them if they fit that so take this we own big prize as far as he consent for inside mountain race for number 31 time for inside Kame. Maybe waka one time we go yes with we own big minister he get them for Tolimi as we go there.
The Southwest region. The president of the Southwest Regional Council, the senior divisional officer for FACO, members of parliament, the divisional officer of Boya, the Lord Mayor of Boya, the city mayor of Limbe, director general, administrative, municipal, political, military and judicial authorities, your royal highnesses, representatives of international athletics bodies, the president of the Cameroon Athletics Federation, heads of delegations, technical, administrative and medical staff, dear athletes, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you. I find it a great pleasure to stand before you this day in Boya, Southwest region, on the occasion of the solemn launching ceremony of this edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope 2026, placed under the very high patronage of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Paul Biya. Before I proceed, permit me to express my sincere gratitude to all the personalities who accepted to grace this ceremony with their presence. My gratitude goes particularly to the Governor of the Southwest Region, President of the Local Organizing Committee, and his collaborators for all the useful and necessary measures taken to ensure the smooth organization of this important event. I wish to thank the President of the Cameroon Athletics Federations, representatives of partner administration, officials and members of different technical commissions for their dynamic implication in the organization of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. To the people of the Southwest region in general, and those of the city of Buea in particular, a warm and welcoming city, I would like to thank you for the cordial, warm and enthusiastic welcome given to me and the various delegations, a message carried and extended by your Lord Mayor. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the athletes from the participating countries and their coaches, to the special guests, the national and international media professionals who accepted to take part in this competition alongside their Cameroonian brothers. Finally, my congratulations goes to the various traditional and cultural animation groups present here today that portrayed the rich material and immaterial cultural heritage of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased by the innovations introduced in this year's program, notably the trade fair exhibition, as well as the multiplicity and variety of cultural activities aimed at strengthening its visibility and reputation. Once again this year, the competition is held under the theme, "Let's give peace a chance." The importance of this theme is self-evident. It reaffirms and consolidates the role of sport as a vector of peace, unity, and national integration. Thus, the organization of this year's Mount Race of Hope must meet two main challenges. On the one hand, the consolidation of great performances of Cameroonian athletes. Indeed, this competition is organized at a time when the national sporting movement is going through a prosperous period in terms of athletic performance. As evidence, we have 650 medals across all categories won during the recently concluded sporting season. The 2026 sporting season, launched a few days ago, looks promising. Indeed, following 3 international competitions in which Cameroon has taken part since the beginning of this year, our athletes have already won 23 medals, including 8 gold, 8 silver, and 7 bronze. This spirit must be maintained. The second challenge that Cameroon must meet through the holding of this 31st edition of the 2026 Race of Hope is a successful organization of the event. For several years now, our country has inevitably positioned itself as an attractive and competitive destination for the hosting of major sporting events, thanks not only to the prestigious and futuristic sporting infrastructure constructed under the very high impetus of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Paul Biya, but also to its proven local expertise on the fields of event engineering. This reputation must be consolidated through a smooth organization on all fronts, particularly regarding security, accommodation, catering, transport, medical coverage, and communication, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to reassure all the participants in this competition that measures have been taken to offer them a serious competition. In view of the high stakes and the complex challenges to be faced, all stakeholders, both at the central level and the local organizing committee, chaired by the governor of the Southwest region, are working with dedication, rigor, and determination to make this event even more prestigious and worthy in order to merit the high confidence placed in our country. The perfect illustration of this is the massive presence of national and international athletes. I would therefore like to acknowledge the presence of special guests, media professionals, delegations from Europe and Africa. Your presence on Cameroonian soil strengthens the virtues of humanity, fraternity, and solidarity in sport, which brings people together regardless of their color, religion, or culture. I have no doubt that once you return to your places of residence, you will be able to share the splendor and beauty of Cameroon's landscapes, the legendary hospitality of its people, and its social cultural diversity that makes our country Africa in miniature. It is on this note of hope that I declare the activities marking the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope officially launched. Long live the International Sport Cooperation, long live the International Sport Movement, long live the President of the Republic, Cameroon's leading sportsman, His Excellency Paul Biya. Thank you for your kind attention.
Merci infiniment, Monsieur le ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique, Dr Narcisse Moelle Kombi. À présent que la 31e édition de la course de l'espoir, dans laquelle nous venons de savoir,
tradition, that's a waka. Let me say, because I'm saying country fashion, enter in the proper. We see I'm saying two big elephants. Then they don't come out from inside on top mountain. They don't come set from Krong for Kantaso, Kosa, and you look angry. That's all cry for the so we peoples.
The performance of tradition across the market and across the Southwest region. I'm telling you, come and take the lead.
Chong Tanam, Chong you see cheap and only come out for up the camp for grand. We say na time don't reach for we own cheap them for inside Fako, for inside Biam, and that's all talk set for the Pasamoto. You say you see as and cheap them for road them they come for grand. Naso sep all people show them that's all day for dance the strong elephant dance and a dance they call them say dance for spirit, or they call them say Joko dance, then sep they don't go down for knee for welcome their own cheap them with them they come out set for up start for Paramount, go step for second class and step third class. All man that's a day for today and blessed today. Which we say we get we own Royal Highness as don't tell one hour when that's also Toliman inside in Kamen. His Royal Highness Chief Bond Albert is that's all day for day and you see where we say we say we enter one time as I the hot not that's all for hot so inside Moliko Stadium Field for Moliko. We say when we go we enjoy some more elephant dance for people who really not that's so sabi make them do that on here.
To give the support which is needed for such an occasion. You know, the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope is not just a Cameroon affair, but it takes it beyond Africa and the world. Reason why the custodians of tradition are here to give their blessings, to give their support. Please, gentlemen of the medium, uniquely, and we have the traditional Malay dance group, which is a sacred one, and Malay dance group ushering our traditional rhythms. Effectivement, c'est un moment.
And yes, it's a moment of libation for the Bakuri people, and this moment it's very important for them. I mean, if we can't talk about the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope launching without this particular ceremony, as you can see how beautifully dressed they are in the traditional regalia, just like what Baba Odogu said, from the paramount ruler of Boya right up to the first, second and third class chiefs are all gathered here. I tell you, it's a moment of celebration. I'm talking about Chief Albert Jembonde. This is going to be his first edition as a chief in this particular Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Once more, we say congratulations to him. And equally, this is a moment of purity, a moment of cleansing, and a moment to honor tradition. And I'm very sure that the Bakwe people actually will be smiling from pre-molars to molars, as this particular ritual means a lot to them.
C'est normal, téléspectateurs, s'il n'y a pas cet événement dans cette course de l'espoir, il n'y aura pas de course d'espoir. Il faut les chefs du village du sud-ouest pour venir libérer le terrain pour les athlètes qui sont là pour courir demain. Sans cette activité, il n'y aura pas de course parce que ce sont les chefs-ci qui vont libérer le terrain pour cet athlète. Normalement, quand on dit que quand on part en Rome, on doit faire normalement ce que les Romains font, et c'est ce que les chefs qui sont là ce soir sont en train de faire. C'est normal, c'est une activité appelée la danse spirituelle du Ngaya. Sans eux, sans la purification ici ce soir, je suis sûr que cette activité, c'est tout un tas de protocoles, tout un tas de protocoles qu'on doit suivre ce soir ici à Moliko Omnisport Stadium, ici au sud-ouest à Boya. Et les chefs de tous les villages qui constituent Boya Municipality ou la municipalité de Boya sont là avec Monsieur Indeli à la tête, avec les autres comme les Abenjembonde qui sont ici ce soir. Comme vous avez vu, c'est comme ça qu'on peut vous montrer cette situation parce que ça c'est une activité des esprits, c'est une activité qui constitue seulement les gens qui sont concernés dans cette activité et vous allez seulement voir les gars qui sont habillés comme vous voyez là en rouge et noir parce que ça représente ce que et là où il vient et je peux dire Sonitard, cette activité c'est vraiment spirituel. C'est vraiment spirituel. Toi qui es normal, où les gens normaux ne peuvent même pas passer à côté de cette activité parce que ça vient avec beaucoup de force, avec beaucoup d'esprit qu'on doit réveiller ce soir ici à Moliko Omnisport Stadium. Et c'est comme ça, chaque année, sans eux, comme je vous ai dit au début, il n'y a pas de course.
Definitely. You'll be asking yourself what is happening there. I tell you, just like what Claudia said, a normal personality cannot even get close to where that ritual is about to take place. Don't ask me what they are doing there, don't ask me what they are cooking or what they are frying. The most important is that they are speaking to the God to appeal to them that tomorrow is going to be the moment where the athletes are going to challenge the chariots of the gods and equally. We're hoping that everything is going to take place as the athletes are going to go up and just as how they are going to be coming down so that the gods should be at peace. And we're hoping that at the end it should be a white smoke and not a black smoke.
True, as you don't hear and say my colleague then don't young one for one answer now that's all white smoke go come out, that's all not be black smoke, that's all one for CM so and you see say what if down for you on clean we get tradi it that's all pass for inside there as you don't talk and where we say what we not it that's all separate where the do na wait or the cook set na for that's all come or the dibadam no na for dibadam we wait we want see say what as place it don't shine today where with the prayer say and with the gods it pass a moto them the join and beg them say what make them place that's all clear where so on people so them that's all climb sabi say what we get people so them come out for inside Europe we get one with them for Switzerland, Germany and France, Mali, Congo and we not forget we own Morocco peoples away they don't that's all come Costa Rica them too them for yes South Africa people them they don't come to for try while they go feed for pass sabi say for last year we be get Ali Muhammad way be that's all climb with 4 hours we be start for this same place if it that's all turn up so he come back for 4 hours we did that's all see him if he go that's all come again now what you see say we get we honor and chip them for inside to Fako where them that's all be headset number 1 man the paramount ruler for inside so now he go for do mash for talk for a passamoto make them live make all people them they run and make some man in not tight for on top mountain and make all man in that's all or come back we say we don't hear them as we own Ngonderi way they for Guillaume for King Charles or for Emmanuel Macron your own country talk say with him big thing them this will get for pass for inside we own stadium for Moliko today and you say if you look we Kamala said it is struggle for see what is set them day for that's what do for inside field for make cleansing as they call them for King Charles country talk tell me all thing continue for the worker that's all for before support for them we get Njoko dance group into a that's all day for push them making them go elephant to it that's all turn to inside field you say if you take your own eye you chop Christmas for witty it is also pass sabi say witty Royal TV it day for year for GM for one in the proper and make we go that's all year witty or we on Monday Sony witty get them for tell we as this one you concern.
I almost want to talk for Pigeon Baba Odogu, but I think that the honor should be given to where it is due, and I think that the Bakwe people have been doing a great job in terms of making sure that all athletes are secure, despite the unfortunate accident that we had last year where we had the death of one foreign athlete, but that was due to exhaustion and equally medically he wasn't that fit and it was discovered only after the race, and we're hoping that such incidents this year are going to be prohibited by these ancestral rituals ritual that it's unfolding right here at the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium. And we are hoping that the various chiefs put their hands on deck to make sure that at the end, just from their moves and equally smiles and dance, we should be able to know that Epasamoto equally has approved of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. And how will you know that Epasamoto has actually approved? From the elephant dance, the horns, the movement, and equally the display that you are going to be seeing here from any moment from now. And I tell you that it's going to be a one to come and see, and equally to go and narrate to others what you have seen here. And equally we cannot undermine the works that these cultural people are actually doing here in the Southwest region. I mean, imagine you sitting at the back of your home and seeing things that were normally done behind the back. Though we are not showing you what they are actually doing because of tradition, we have to respect those barriers. But I tell you that a lot of deliberations are ongoing there, and it takes a lot equally to convince the gods that we are ready to ascend the Mount Cameroon and we are ready to crown a new champion. And I just like how and Vincent Claudia, you can see the likes of the mayor of Boya alongside the regional president Tekinjo, the president himself Motombi, who are all very distant away from this cultural ritual, to tell you the importance that this particular one is done by particular people and those who are into this particular culture. So I tell you that culture is respected everywhere and anywhere.
Sans vous mentir, pour vous dire que Motombi Mbombe, le président de la Fédération camerounaise de athlétisme, c'est un homme de cette région. Même aussi le maire de Boya, c'est aussi un homme bagouéré. Mais comme vous voyez sur votre écran, ils sont loin de cette pratique parce que c'est une pratique qui prend uniquement les chefs et les chants du groupe du Nganya. Et comme vous voyez, c'est un mélange entre le Nganya et le Mali, les deux groupes les plus sorciers du sud-ouest, comme les gens disent, les deux groupes les plus magiques du sud-ouest. Et comme ils sont en train de faire, comment vous allez savoir que les dieux ont accepté les sacrifices pour que la course et l'espoir soient faites demeure? Et ça va venir avec la danse des éléphants. Il y a une danse qu'on appelle la danse des éléphants qui vont se passer tout à l'heure, qui vont se dérouler ici à Moliko. Et quand vous voyez cette danse des éléphants, c'est une danse d'espoir, c'est une danse d'acceptation pour dire que les dieux de Mont Cameroun ont accepté que cette activité soit faite ici, dans les régions, dans les villes, dans les stades, et surtout sur les montagnes Sonita. Et il y a beaucoup qui se passe ici. Même comme vous voyez, c'est uniquement les gens qui sont concernés dans cette activité. Les deux groupes spirituels, les deux groupes qui sont l'Angania et aussi le groupe Malais, et uniquement les chefs qui sont là. On a aussi interdit aux gens de médias d'approcher parce que c'est un sacrifice, c'est une tradition qui est très respectée des gens qui sont ici au sud-ouest. L'Ongania, c'est un groupe qu'on considère le groupe le plus fort, le groupe la plus forte du sud-ouest, et on ne peut pas comparer ça avec les gens du Malais. Comme vous voyez, les gens du Ngania sont habillés en rouge et noir, et les gens du Malais sont assises avec des feuilles. Je ne sais pas comment indiquer ça pour que vous puissiez comprendre ce qui se passe ici ce soir, mais en voyant cette activité, vous allez comprendre que vous ne pouvez pas arriver dans la ville de quelqu'un et pratiquer les choses sans eux. Et ici, Sonita, comme vous voyez sur votre écran, comme Sonita vous a dit tout à l'heure, pour comprendre que les dieux ont accepté que cette course d'espoir soit faite ici à Boya demeure le 21 février 2026, autant pour moi. Vous allez voir la danse des éléphants qui vont se passer dans un moment à l'autre, et en voyant cette danse des éléphants, vous allez une fois comprendre que les sacrifices ont été acceptés par le dieu de montagne du sud-ouest.
Tradition, they say, nah, that's all tradition. We say, we this TCM, sabi say, no be small matter. Nah, that's all big one. Where we did, that's all see today inside feel for Moliko we did inside Boya, we eat that's all time up inside Fako we did, that's all inside Sawe, where we say, the whole command, you don't that's all flop today for can that's all near. Who go that's all come out for man. Picking this, we get almost they say past 700 people. So we go for climb for on top mountain, and inside that 700, we own man Ali Muhammadu is still the Lizette Dali. We naibi that's what day number one man, number one woman for last year race. It was still day for Ronam. Who go that's so come out number one for woman, and who go that's so come out number one for man. And so you did that's so see I should say. This one it will pass up a big exam for right to pass up.
And yes, it's so difficult to predict who is going to win this particular year's edition of the race, especially the fact that the race is becoming very competitive, and you have various athletes from the 10 regions and equally beyond Cameroon who equally want to have a taste of this particular glory. And in terms of the women category, I should tell you that it's going to be very stiff. We are just hoping that a new name, or why not an old athlete is going to write her name into this particular book. If Ngoya Yvonne was coming back to run in terms of the women category, then we would have said that she has a better chance, especially the fact that she has won this race 3 times. And but unfortunately she's going to be running in the likes of the veteran, and to tell you that she's going to contest against Sarah Etonge, who is the winner of last year's in terms of the veteran category. But I mind you that both of them have won this race 7 times, and because of Sarah Etonge, her background, where she comes from, definitely they had to give her that particular title, Queen of the Mountain, from the Bakure clan. And with Ngoya Yvonne coming back into this particular race to contest with Sarah Etonge, I think that our eyes are going to be wide open to see the mystery or the magic that is going to unfold tomorrow in terms of the veteran category.
Yes, you don't talk and fine. We old big and Gonderi for inside the mouth. You don't that's all talk and fine. And if you look for your killing tradition, you don't that's all bole, and we can say chief them for inside Fako, chief them for inside Ubaya. They that's all myself come out for outside for field. Isabi and he short say he pass a moto. He don't talk for we say except tomorrow we no go get rain. Tomorrow not that's all shine. He go be so we people's if you see him for inside Mother Claudia, if you see him say we own chief moja chief for Boissa et tout day for inside.
Bien voyant notre chef Moja qui est là avec nos chefs qui sont là ce soir. Pour les gens qui connaissent le chef Moja, c'est un nom qui est reconnu ici à Boya. N'en parlons même pas du sud-ouest et surtout au Cameroun. C'est quelqu'un qui connaît très bien la tradition. Quand on parle de la tradition, c'est un homme qui respecte tout ce qui concerne la tradition. Et comme vous voyez, c'est lui qui a la tête de cette danse ce soir, la danse des éléphants qui concerne le Nganya. Et pourquoi pas le Malais ce soir, en voyant cette gare, surtout le groupe de Malais sorti déjà hors du stade. C'est pour vous dire que les dieux de Passamoto ont accepté notre sacrifice pour dire que demain on aura une journée si belle comme la journée d'aujourd'hui. Et voyons les gens de Malais sortis avec l'éléphant et restant les gens du Nganya pour finir cette pratique. C'est pour vous dire qu'on peut voir déjà la lumière à la fin du tunnel et aussi pour accepter que la journée de demain, ça sera bien et belle une journée d'espoir.
And yes, from the dance movements, it tells you that everything has been handled in the realm of the spirit and in the realm of the physical. And it is a gateway to tell the athletes that on the marks, get set, tomorrow will be the goal signal. So we're hoping that you viewers in your home are going to enjoy this display by the elephant dance alongside the traditional rulers of the Bakwe clan.
And of course, you remember that
Ici, time don't fish way sep elephant e give for enter for shake sepi on sekin. Maybe we see how sep the elephant get for shake am. Sabi say cheap them, they never sep come out for upside. Them still they that's all for inside. So inside feel for yeah for Moliko for that's all still continue for talk with sep Ipasamoto and Nyango na Muna way na it that's all look out for sea and Ipasamoto we na it that's all look out for on top mountain. So we peoples and waiting way with the CM so you sabi say waiting all thing go that's all be fine tomorrow as they talk and say for inside church say waiting as he be there for beginning and so he go that's all day for ending and you say CM as this beginning maybe that's all turn up with a better sun for up now so he go end for tomorrow with a better sun too.
Definitely, and you who is watching, if you feel like shaking the shoulders, don't hesitate to do that because Royal TV is here to give you every action, every dance of what is going to be transpiring here. Take a look at their shoulder movements, the back, the legs, and the waist. I tell you, it's amazing to watch. And just like what Baba Dogu said, the last enchantment or incantations have been taking place there at the center of the Moliko Green Turf, and as you can see the signals of the traditional rulers, it tells you that it is getting set as you see them wave their staffs from left, from south, north, east to tell you that our prayers have been answered. And mind you that crew is being headed by the paramount ruler of Boya alongside his entourage. And it's time for you to enjoy the beautiful display. Indeed, size is just something to add in mind, especially when you see one of the dancers of this particular group in the middle shaking up his shoulders from left to right, following the rhythm of the music. Indeed, culture is beautiful.
Comme vous voyez, téléspectateurs, sur votre écran, les anticipations pour la tradition des Bakwere est déjà finie au milieu de l'explanade de Stade Omnisport de Moliko ce soir. Devant, c'était d'abord le groupe Malais qui était sorti pour vous dire que le part de cette occasion était déjà fini au milieu du terrain là-bas, accompagné par la danse de Nanya, la danse des esprits. Derrière eux, c'était les chefs de Sud-Ouest. À la tête de chef de Sud-Ouest, tu avais Monsieur Indelir, qui est le chef de tous les chefs ici au Sud-Ouest. Téléspectateurs, pour vous dire que la journée de ce soir est terminée, on peut vous dire avec toute confiance que tout est positif parce que dès qu'on voit déjà la danse des éléphants, on peut vous dire avec tout dans nous que demain tout ira bien. Les dieux ont accepté les sacrifices. Notre éléphant est encore couché, mais dès que vous le voyez lever, vous pouvez mettre déjà la fin de tout ce qu'on était en train de dire derrière, que peut-être et Passamoto comme on l'appelle n'a pas encore dit qu'on peut déjà faire de ça une cérémonie. Mais voyons cette magnifique danse traditionnelle des Bakwere, le Malais, la danse du rythme, les fanfares qui sont là ce soir. On peut vous dire, l'année 2026 ne serait pas comme les autres années. On peut vous dire ça.
since for 1973, Sute can jump for inside 2026. So we say within year how mountain race in never face for one time as we say with it. That's all on year as a say with it in inside where it na so male dance ego di that's all the Shakespeare you see I'm say with it we fit that's all since is where highness chief Albert Njebode to tete irishekam sep naliomo of Ugbeya today for that's all continue for the shekam that's all for before as I be say plenty backwards people them then they for home and abroad that means say for Europe for all corner for the world for that's all sep enjoy this one and with the way we get big mommy today for inside here about the here for shekam
naso adere daso naso juju to the danga for puso no kasa adere daso the dopo erefa for pura neme ba kore people they no come ma we not there for mantere for boya don't miss go o de na for fish no ka masa in those they will be small because they to say mantere they come and so people they transfer now you did what they pray from munaka where con they don't be from applique we de na for fish no ka na mara di dance baba na weti di dance look at me
na that's all say big elephant na idi that's all she come so and abu di get am say weti Sarah Liengo Etone say that's all day for one again with another champion where he come out for senior he don't also go say for veteran how you say you see this matter for this level for veteran race na say Sarah Ego that's all still come out again or this challenger for Karim don't that's so come so he go put Sarah from ground.
No, sir, I didn't know that woman so what they come out from my eye. They turn with that woman get them and they pass in my power. But you did to say you will run again for the matter you saw you don't see your name the for this.
In name day for set for big book and sepito e be knock hand for table say he go that's all still day for enter for inside this race as a sep big people them when they that's all control up and the day for Terry.
A message right on the sign. But now woman na you don't put this in a kune for mate baba
yes na normal they say na queen for mountain but we sabi say they don't that's all win am with this come the way they go run for sep for senior for veteran race they don't win am for seven time and sep Sarah e be that's all on afia we talk say Sarah be fear that time he enter sep for veteran where we say sep we see am and say be enter for veteran e be that's all come on sep number one now another champion wey be come for senior he don't come out up him number one man for senior he don't come to for inside veteran now you see am what Sarah sep he go come out again or how he go do.
No, sir, that woman get a chorus, but you will come out, you know, will come out with him. I didn't know that woman, so all time the way that when in a matter, it is also do his pro. So that woman, they say, what a man can do, a woman can do it better. Now, woman with a chorus, but the man will say, we was also knock down for you for the matter tomorrow. And at the show, say, you was also come first for the veteran.
You see, say right on there, which book where we say, we see, I'm say, either 58 years, either 58 years, he jumped at 2 for me 60. You should say man where he did for 60 over 58 if you run the way he became run that time will be 35.
No, but no, nothing we don't put for practice. You will do it. No, you don't. Now the thing that when you don't come off for that one, whether they go run for general, now you did not for veteran. But you did do his pro. All time we just see how tomorrow will be. But I should say tomorrow you will win.
Yes, you say you don't that's all. See, I'm as a way to able say you don't that's all. Totally am for totally people's as far as Monterrey's for number 31 time is in concern and the way the Mutumwe did that's all play, the way the Malay did dance for that side. You see, I'm another combi did they carry sep na planty since na elephant dance. We did that's all sep get them well for Sika Serity. This one the chop sep all team now that's all roll. If you see I'm you see I'm well as a team. It did that's all the go. We go sep follow sep we on Big Bing Gonderi Sonita while I used to go get something for Terry for this matter for Roro Palava them so.
Indeed, culture is beautiful. Indeed, this is beautiful to watch. This is beautiful to watch. And indeed, from the dance moves, it settles within you that all is well. And equally, the athletes have no fear in them as of now, as the gods of the backward people have answered their prayers, and they can now challenge the God in terms of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Ways of Hope. From the waist movements, it tells you that Epasamote himself is satisfied so far with the libation that has been made by the custodians of the land. Baba, I will tell you that indeed culture is beautiful and it is always respected. As they made their way out, with all smiles and glory, and you will only see them again tomorrow. That is what culture is all about. That is a beautiful side of culture. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of the first phase of the launching of the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope, where in any moment from now we are going to be having the Minister of Sport and Physical Education alongside his entourage. We will be leaving the stadium to have a rest, as the continuation is going to be tomorrow. But as it stands now, you find all the cultural groups that have positioned themselves to give a goodbye celebration to the Minister of Arts, Minister of Sport and Physical Education, Nasimwele Kombi, who will be making his way out of the stadium. And equally in the evening, we are going to be having another segment where we are going to be crowning the Miss Mountain Ways for this particular edition. And I tell you, the girls are all carefully well selected in terms of this particular edition.
As you turn here and fine, keep them, then that's all make their way, then come out for inside the field. That means all thing, it don't that's all work fine. As you do here, Trongonderi for inside, we own the mouth. It don't say what it is, we own Minister for Sports and Physical Education. He says, that's all work, and that's all work for come out for field, and he say he get for salute all dance group them where they go. Sabi say you forget them for any other side, but when you get them inside the Royal Television, we give you now. That's all the best one where you say you go hear them and you go see them find, so you will see them say wait, hey, dance group them like one way they come out for inside in Tian or the one way they come out for inside family, the way they get from up Pensiki, the one way they come out for Mali, the one way they come out for inside university, and we not forget Chacha dance group for inside the Buya, all them that's what answer presence for this day one for mountain race for 2026 when that's on number 31 time where we say different group them they still get for B for year for tomorrow for CMA or athlete them, then that's all prepare for climb their mountain for go other for take the number one or for take the number we say then wow for take them, so we country people for outside and the talk the way waiting them get for go and the way waiting them it get for be. It shows say as it don't start fine, he go that's all and fine so as in talk and say for inside King Charles a country talk so with people's for upside there. You say you sabi am say waiting mountain race now that's all one time when they that's all do am for inside of February Monday for every year you way you that's all miss this one sabi say Royal TV you way there for inside Facebook or na for side way in Yeram sabi say Royal TV it dey for give you na that's all first class that means you know they take second class but they give am for you first class so we country peoples and you sabi say now own minister that way he says it dey for day it is radaram people for inside there don't cry plenty say the one that's on here we own minister where the local sports and physical education for inside Kamem now in that way he says it is Professor Narcis Mwele Ekombi he says he dey present today for inside Moliko field for that's all make them continue to go for before you say you don't see am set group for inside nowhere that's all day for that side and set governor for that side Papa Adolf Lily Afrique he says to it that's all toy on salute for this side inside the Royal Television and set today with we governor for inside the Southwest Papa Okalia Bila Bernard he says he did two for inside we present Gidiba for Siamsa day one that's all pass and Sabi and Sewiti all thing he get for work fine as he did not that's all direct with Royal Television where we did for Kiam for you so make we that's all turn tomorrow for here with we won't come in he says he get them for Kiam for you.
Quel bel et bien, vous voyez déjà, nous sommes à la fin de cette première partie de l'événement qui se passe ici sur le stade à Moliko. Déjà les chefs traditionnels sont partis et à présent monsieur le ministre Narcis Mwele Ekombi il doit descendre sur l'esplanade dans n'importe quelle seconde pour voir les danses. On attend pour qu'il se déplace un peu, mais avant cela, nous voulons vous dire qu'il y a une belle et bien ambiance qui se passe ici au stade à Moliko. Il y a des différentes tribus qui sont ici pour nous montrer de quelle voie ils se chauffent. Et comme la danse continue, pour réchauffer le stade, nous vous disons également que la première partie est terminée et la deuxième partie commence dans les 2 ou les heures à venir avec la partie où nous allons voir les Miss. Et déjà, la danse continue de groupe en groupe, du nord-ouest au sud-ouest. Nous avons les gens qui dansent. Et voilà, le ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique, M. Narcis Mwele Ekombi, il est dans un entretien. Le temps pour dire qu'il doit descendre dans n'importe quelle heure pour dire au revoir et clôturer, pourquoi pas, la première partie de cet événement.
Give me what you're doing. Let me taste it.
And you're witnessing the departure of the minister and his entourage as they are going to be going out to have a rest as the second session of this particular launching is going to commence in 2 to 3 hours from now. The minister and his entourage alongside the governor of the Southwest region, the mayor of Bohia, the president of the Athletic Federation national president and regional president who doubles as the coordinator equally, alongside other dignitaries who will make it their way out of this auditorium to go have a rest and come back. As you can see, all the dance room have been stationed to give out their last displays in terms of this particular launching for this year. And the minister is making his way out of the Moliko Stadium alongside the governor, the mayor of Bohia. Having the minister who will be doing his last guard of honor for from the Gendarmerie Force here at the Moliko Municipal Stadium, alongside their trumpet, with the full capacity of his entourage. As you can see, the majestical movement of the Minister of Sports and Physical Education, roll paraded alongside with that of the Governor of the Southwest region of Cameroon. From that sound, it tells you his last guard of honor. Don't ask me what they are doing, but it's a mutual respect from the Army Force to the Minister of Sport and Physical Education as he goes. And it's at its moment where we're going to be having the second segment of this particular launching, like I earlier told you, which is going to be the crowning of the Miss Mount Cameroon, and they are going to be tested educationally wise. And they are going to be parading in their civil wear, beach wear, and equally cultural attire. I tell you, it's going to be one to come and sing and go and tell.
That's all we country peoples for upside there. We don't also see how fix first face for today it don't that's all pass fine. And matter never stay finish. We get phase 2 for this matter where we go there tomorrow where we see the program where it did for inside we on the Kaye now Serity outlet them they go that's all be for few years for 5 o'clock for sharp morning time. We go set get all athletes them. They go be for here for that's all wait up mayor for wait up governor and sep the minister for sport and physical education. When them do that's all not rang for this one for that's all go on so we country people. So for today we get enjoyment in the proper for traditional dance group them for country dance them as you said you take your own eye you the chop Christmas sep we did for you and inside Boya today for you where you did that's all enter we get order inside Boya today. Yes, order he get for be inside Boya today. You where you did that's all come we have not strong for you now for put yourself for say they talk say if you not find trouble he no go that's all fine for you. Yes, and you talk say with him if you know that's all find trouble no go find you. So you see say with him Boya he go that's all be fine today we said get we own Gonderi for inside Emmanuel Macron the own country talk is a separate for Taiwan what is me I don't like.
Tout est bel et bien fini ici au stade de Moliko. Nous avons vu il y a de cela quelques minutes le ministre des Sports et de l'Éducation physique, Monsieur Nassis Mwele-Kombi, est sorti du stade comme vous dit au revoir pour aujourd'hui. Et c'est la fin de cette première partie pour la journée d'aujourd'hui. Mais entre-temps, les différentes danses qui représentent le pays tout entier sont ici au stade et sont en train de danser sur le rythme des sons différents. Et comme vous l'avez constaté aujourd'hui, les chefs traditionnels étaient aussi bel et bien là. Il y a aussi le monde ici à Moliko au stade. Juste pour vous dire que les athlètes ont été bénis. Les dieux de la terre du sud-ouest ont aussi dit oui. Nous avons accepté ce que nos fils nous ont donné et nous vous disons que demain tout se passera dans un bon état. Chez nous ici à Royal Télévision, nous voulons vous dire, regardez juste l'écran, admirez la danse qui est sur votre écran, sans toutefois parler. And of course, it's on that note that we call it quits for today. The Minister of Sports and Physical Education has ended the first part of this event. Time for us to sit and give you the extras that will be happening here at the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium as everything has ended for this part. And the second part is coming up next with the Miss competition. So don't go anywhere. We will still be here with you.
About the fanfare of the great of the events, your group's name, and then the significance of your dance to these events.
Manyeti, let's hear you.
Okay, man. Just tell us your name, your position in the group, your title, and what they're calling you that. Okay. Okay, Ma, you tell us your name, your dance group, and then how significant is this event or the Mount Cameroon race? How significant is your dance to the Mount Cameroon race of hope?
Okay, my name is Hedwig Hedungo Akuma. I'm the president of the Mankon Cultural and Development Association, Makuda Buya. We are glad to be here to be part of this wonderful celebration of the Mount Cameroon Rays of Hope. Is it the 9th edition?
The 31st edition.
The 31st edition, then you have to start again.
Yeah. So
start again, so I don't make that kind of
error.
No,
it's okay, Mom, you can ride on. You can continue. It's okay. It is the 31st edition we are celebrating this 2026. What is the significance of your dance? I see your dance group performing wonderful dances here. Probably these dance steps or the chanting in the Mankon dialect probably means something to the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. So what can you tell us the significance of this dance as I hear you, the president of this dance association or cultural association. So what can you tell us?
Well, we are a cultural and development association, and we are people of hope, people of peace, and to us, having the Mount Cameroon race around us, especially at this moment, we are singing and praying for more peace, for more hope, for those of us who are in this area. We are trusting that those who have come from far and near, they will go back peacefully, and that those of us who are here, we also enjoy the moment.
Okay, so is the Mankon, probably what's it called, the Mankon Cultural Dance Group?
Mankon Cultural and Development Association. This dance is called the Mbagalum dance.
Okay. So the Mbagalum dance is actually signifies peace, as you say.
Well, it is a dance for peace. I mean, it's a dance for celebrations of things that you normally would have won, celebration for things that are good. Yes, and sometimes even when things are bad, we still celebrate, saying that we are hopeful. Okay. So we are hopeful people, and therefore this is a race of hope, and that really makes it well for us. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have come to the first welcomed the Minister of Sports and Physical Education in the person of Professor Dr. Narcisse Mwele Kombi here at the explanade of the Moliko Omi Sports Stadium right here in Boya, and in the southwest region. We say after the pouring of the libation by the chiefs of the southwest region headed by the chief of Boya, that is His Royal Highness Isuka Indeli, right here, and saying that and ending up with actually the elephant dance shows that the tomorrow's pathway leading to the chariots of the gods has been cleared, and the gods, that is Epasamoto, has actually accepted a sacrifice to let this race go on in the southwest region. We are Royal TV. Stay tuned as we actually continue with the Miss Mountain Race this evening.
Oh, you should just talk in French. The poem is not dressed. It's not dressed. In English.
Okay. Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV. One thing that they Welcome back, viewers of Royal TV. If you're just tuning into your radio screen or your TV screen, we are at the Moliko Sports Stadium where we are celebrating the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Several cultural groups have performed, several cultural dances have been staged, but today we are going to focus on the Yaoundé dance, where we are with the Yaoundé Dance School, and her president is going to tell us about the significance of this dance and why not how it is important or how it is
significance to the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope. Over to you.
Okay.
Your name?
All right.
So we saw you perform. Yeah, you danced. Even the minister actually was so thrilled with your performance. What's the significance of this Yaoundé dance? And I see you guys are quite young minds, very young. And I think I for one, I was so impressed with your dance steps. So how significant is this dance to this Mount Cameroon Race of Hope?
First of all, we are TM. My name is Visi Joy. We are TM Revolution Dance Crew, and I have to say a majority of us are from the University of Buea. We are students of the University of Buea. So the Fang Beti dance is a dance that is used in technically all occasions. You can use it for celebration, you can use it during a burial ceremony, you can use it for any occasion that you have. It just depends on what you want exactly. But today we are here to celebrate the 31st edition of the Mount Cameroon Race. So I decided to come out Yaoundé style.
So you did a couple of dances, you actually performed, and you are at the center of the event. I think you can even give us a small scale of the dance step you did.
Of course, this is Fabeti. The usual thing is.
There you go. That is definitely what we are talking about. That is definitely what I'm talking about, my dear. So what's the significance of this dance to this Race of Hope, to the Mount Cameroon? You're in the Bakri land. Others might say, oh, you're performing a Yaoundé dance, a Fang Beti dance in the Yaoundé dance, but we know we are one, or we can say culture is one. How significant is this to the
For me, the significance is that even though we are in Buea, Cameroon is one. Wherever you're coming from, whether you're from Yaoundé, from Douala, you're from Gaoundé, we are one, and we are here to prove that no matter where the event is holding, Cameroon is one. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, can you just Fang Beti dance group give us a little thrill of what you just performed? A sneak peek, I beg. I'm just begging. A sneak peek, whatever you want to do, just do the sneak peek of what you want for our royal viewers. Thank you.
I am a vise, oh lele. I am a vise, oh lele. I am a vise, oh lele. I am a vise, oh lele.
Thank you very much, Fang Beti Dance Group, and thank you viewers of Royal TV. Bye bye.